Welcome to another edition of Chaplain John with Chaplain John Sayers, featuring special reports and interviews with people doing kingdom ministry in Tulare County and beyond. And now, here's Chaplain John.
Hey, this is Chaplain John's thought for the day in 5 minutes or less, not counting the introduction. I still keep thinking, I don't know if I'm going to do this every day, but so far I have been. And I want to share with you today the thought that came to Dale Vanderveen. Now, Dale Vanderveen used to be my sister Bobby's and Ed's pastor, and I did get to hear him preach a couple times, and he's retired, and he puts out his thought for the day, and my brother-in-law, Ed, sends it to me. Now, I probably could get it sent to me right from Dale, Pastor Dale, but I like Ed sending it to me. Well, I want to read to you his thought for the day. I think it was pretty powerful, and it says, it's Dale Vanderveen, and the subject is temptation, friend or foe. And here's what he had to say. This morning, I have been thinking about my temptations. Don't worry, I'm not thinking about your temptations. Good thing. I've got plenty on my own to think about. Is it good or bad that I have temptations? My first thought, of course, was that it's bad to have temptations. Then I read in Disciplines for the Inner Life by Bob and Michael Benson, 1989, quote, to share Christ's victory, we must share in his suffering. And that includes sharing in his temptations. Temptations can serve to strengthen us as they strengthen Jesus. Well, that was a new twist to me, and me too. It's interesting. Temptations can be my enemies that lead me away from God, or they can be my friends that lead me towards God, seeking his help. Temptations can be like exercise that keeps me spiritually fit. Psalms 141 gives me some simple ones to remind it of. How to turn my temptations from foes into friends. First, talk to God more. Psalms 141, 1 and 2, it says, I call to you, Lord, come quickly to me. Hear me when I call to you. Oh, not bad. Call on the Lord every day. Second, so you talk to God more, and second is talk to others less, except on Facebook, right? No, talk to others less. Set a guard over my mouth, Lord. Keep me watch over the door of my lips. Third, guard my heart. Do not let my hearts be drawn to what is evil. That's verse 4. Number 4, value the rebukes of godly friends. Let a righteous man strike me. That is kindness. Let him rebuke me. That is oil on my head. Wow. 5th, keep my eyes fixed on the Lord. My eyes are fixed on you, sovereign Lord. In you, I take my refuge. Now it's verse 8. Nothing new, he said, but everything helpful. Verse of the day, and here he uses J.B. Phillips' version. James 1, verses 2 and 3. When all kinds of trial and temptations crowd into my eyes, don't resent them as intruders, but welcome them as friends. Realize they come to test your faith and to produce in you the quality of endurance. Wow. Phrase of the day, temptations become my friend. Quote of the day from the Quaker George Fox back in 19 16:24. One day I saw clearly all that was done and to be done by Christ, and how he conquered and destroys the tempter, the devil, and all his works, and that Christ is atop of him, and that these troubles were good to me. With a prayer, pray with that prayer that today both our temptations will be stepping stones from suffering to strength. Dale, Jesus is Lord. That's how he wraps that up. Good way to wrap it up. And actually, this is 5 minutes or less this time, not counting the introduction. God bless.